Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I really need to tell you this story. One of my friends asked about a favorite something or other, and I was like, well, I really don't have favorites. And he said, there you go. I said, where did I go? He said, there you go, thinking too much. Just what is your favorite? I said, well, I really try to not have favorites. And he said, why? I said, cognitive differentiation. I said, if I pick a favorite of anything, and I'm not two anymore, like my niece when she was two would say, "This is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my favorite." My granddaughter does it as well. Now that she's getting a little bit older, she looks at me and goes, "Cookie, I don't have favorites." If I tell my brain that this is what I really, really like more than anything else, then that's what it's going to direct me towards. It's a lot like social media that way. You know how when you say something over your phone and then you see it in there? It's guiding you to what you say that you want, what you say. We only use a certain percentage of our brain. And the only reason why we only use a certain percentage of our brain is because we're trying to conserve energy. Nothing spends more energy than the brain. This little thing takes up like 90% of the energy that you're going to need in a day. And we're using it picking favorites. And so if my brain's got to go towards that thing I decide is a favorite, and now it's only going to let me hear music that's very similar to Keith Jarrett's Cone concert recorded in 1975, then I'm going to lose out on all these things over here, Flora Purim, that I didn't know about, Iliaye, Oludun, all of these, ooh, so many things that I didn't know anything about because I'm focusing it towards what my favorite is. The guy looked at me and said, I just want to know your favorite. And I was like, well, I don't really have a favorite. I can tell you what lights me up. I can tell you what gives me joy. I can tell you what makes me feel something. Ooh, and it's going to be all over the place. Otherwise, we start making choices and then get led only in that direction. And then when somebody points out that you've missed the thing that you really needed to see, we call it unconscious bias when it was really a choice all along. If you're still listening to me, and you've been listening to me day after day, you too have been told that you think too much. Keep thinking, keep seeing, keep knowing. Dr. Martin Luther King said something really powerful that no one likes to quote, but I do. He said, rarely do we find men and women who willingly engage in hard, solid thinking. There's almost a universal quest for easy answers and half baked solutions. Nothing pains some people more than having to think. I love you, thinkers. I love you, thinkers, because it's led to your feeling and your doing in the universe. I love you.